Welcome to Saber Spotlight, where we cover Souhegan's biggest news from after-school activities to sports and other important events. My name is Georgia Craven, and this week we looked into the Souhegan Sabers football team and how they're doing with their unpredictable season. Each fall, fans gather in the stands to cheer on the mighty Souhegan Sabers as they tear up the field for Friday night lights. This year, these well-loved traditions may be altered drastically due to COVID-19. This week, Garrett and I attended a Souhegan football summer workout to hear how these dedicated Sabres are keeping their heads up as they shared their wishes for the season with us. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Riley Lawhorn. I'm a senior and I'm a running back.
Hi, I'm Alex Karpowicz. I am a D-end as well as offensive lineman, number 77.
I'm Luke Manning. I play quarterback, wide receiver, and defensive back. I'm number 10.
I'm Connor Cassidy. I'm going into 9th grade, and I'll probably play quarterback.
Hi, my name is JJ Bright. I'm going into 9th grade, and I'm hopefully going to play running back.
My name is Kemley Scott. I'm going to 9th grade, and I have no idea what position I'm going to play.
What are your hopes for this season ahead?
My hopes for this season are the hope that, we have a great season and that, even though there's COVID, I hope that we still have a football season. I hope together we come as a team, no matter how much we've been quarantined apart from each other. I hope that we have really good relationships with the freshmen. Being a senior this year, that's a big goal of mine, and having good relationships.
So, this season is really important to me and Luke because we're both seniors, and to the rest of the team as well. Obviously, it needs to be safe, but there's a lot of aspects that football brings that I would have trouble going without. So,
we're really just hoping to have a season so that we can kind of have that last hurrah as seniors. Obviously, we want to win games, but just having a season would be great.
Yeah, in any capacity.
I hope we have a really successful season. If that means win the championship or just play really good the whole season.
For the season, I'm hoping that we can all figure out how to play as a team and just everybody bonds correctly.
For this season, I'm hoping for personal growth for everyone and bonding.
What are some leadership strategies you've been using to keep the hopes of the underclassmen alive?
Some strategies that we've been using, are practices like these, running, stretching. Another thing we've been doing is group chats, keeping everyone updated on things that are happening in the world, about COVID, about school. Another thing is we're working a lot on, the younger class and how relationships are good together.
So it's all about morale and energy that you bring, even with the stuff that we have now. Just put a smile on your face, being goofy when you can. It definitely does it. But then also, my mindset for things will the season happen or not is just to let what happen and not really worry about it. So I just lead by example that way.
Yeah, we just kind of have to keep working, not really think about whether the season's going to happen or not. Obviously, it was pushed back to September 8th, so we're just going to keep working throughout August and keep coming to these workouts. Obviously, it's kind of tough, but we don't really stop for the grind. So.
Yeah, you can hear him now getting juiced.
Yeah.
It's what we want.
Has your time so far in Souhegan Athletics prepared you well for your starting high school?
Yeah, I'm super excited, and I've seen a lot of older kids that seem like they're leaders and will do good for the future for us.
I am really excited, and I've seen all the seniors have been really welcoming and just kind of let me know what's going on.
I'm really excited. The coaches have been very supportive of us and me, and because I'm new and it's going to be real fun.
Do you have any advice for other athletes during this trying time?
Yes, of course. A lot of social distancing, wearing a mask, staying safe, working out, drinking a lot of water, just keep your heads up, hoping that there are seasons for all fall sports.
I would just say try not to focus on what's going on because you really can't control whatever happens. Just kind of continue to work hard and focus on what you're doing so you guys can succeed in whatever sport you're going to do. You gotta kind of have to block out all this stuff that's going on that's extra.
Yeah, just get out there because it's great to, have something that you're working at, and even if it isn't what you expected it to be, just do what you can to stay active and improve for your ability for next season or just to stay fit.
yeah, just like start working and like start doing you for the next season you're playing, and yeah, just start working and having fun with your friends while doing it.
I just say prepare and practice and just get ready for the season, because you can never get enough work in for your sport.
Say just keep on grinding, find ways to work out, find ways to be with your friends and your family, and just start building your body up for the next season.
Robin Bowkett, head football coach at Souhegan. I'm also a paraprofessional.
What are your hopes and biggest priorities for this season?
My hopes is that we'll be able to have some sort of fall season. You know, the landscape is pretty different right now, but I think that New Hampshire's in a good place. I hope that our leadership and everyone in the state puts in as much effort into keeping fall sports or trying to make it work as they did reopening plans. But I think ultimately the biggest priority is the safety of our students and our student athletes. That's always number one, especially when a school setting. So that's certainly my priority. But you know, if we did not have fall sports, the mental state of our student athletes especially would be my next biggest priority. So it still goes back to safety.
How have you kept your team's spirit and morale up in this time?
Yeah, you know, I think you have to be optimistic, and you know, we can only worry about the things we can control, right? And you know, just coming out here, and we have kind of a mantra of doesn't matter, get better. So if we have an opportunity of being here for our players, and just trying to become a better athlete no matter what, you know, that we can. There's only so much blaming and complaining and being defensive. Like, that doesn't do anybody any good. So, but we have a great facility here that we can use, and guys want to use it. So we're going to take full advantage of that, and you know, just keep that hope. And because these guys want to be together, it's not like they want to just hang out in their basement the whole time. So.
We know that football builds a sense of community throughout the town of Amherst. How do you plan on keeping this sense of community going, even if the season isn't happening in the way that we planned it, using your team and your coaching staff?
Yeah, you know, that's certainly a challenging question. I know in years past we've done a lot from the community outreach point of view. You know, from last year, from June to Christmas, we did 5 or 6 community service projects within that time. And then also just having the Hope for Gus game and trying to be good citizens out in the community and doing all that. I think that other ways that if maybe our season's cut short, or if we're not able to do a lot of those things, it's more of what can we do. We have to get creative. You know, what can we do virtually? What can we still do anything from a fundraising standpoint in terms of still doing door-to-door or reaching out? How would that work? We'd certainly have to brainstorm those ideas, but I think we're always constantly talking about our players being good citizens and having good character. So the more that we do that, and you know, the more you're great to that person in the store, and they're like, "Hey, do you play football?" Like, "Yeah, I do." Well, hey, I'm going to come to a game now, and whenever that is. So being a good citizen never stops, regardless of what's going on in the world.
Go Sabers!